Hi, I'm Sherry. I'm a somatic practitioner specializing in nervous system regulation, trauma recovery, and healthy boundaries. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, energetically drained, or unsure of where you end and others begin, then this guided somatic meditation is for you. We'll be working with a practice I call the safety sphere, which is a gentle, embodied way to restore a sense of safety and protect your boundaries from the inside out. I'm going to suggest you get really comfortable and just notice what comfort looks like in your body today. Maybe it would feel good to be standing or sitting or lying down. You might choose to close your eyes, go more deeply inwards, soften your gaze, or even find something in your environment, either in your room or outside the window, that feels pleasurable to look at. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So we're just going to take a moment to listen into your body and notice what it feels like doing in this moment. Notice your current internal state, what you showed up with today. Is there a sense of relaxation, ease, maybe some internal tension, or anxiety, or a worry you're trying to get away from? This is all just information. It's not right or wrong. There's no one way your system should be in order to go inside and meditate. So we're just taking a gauge, like a barometer, of where you are at the start of this practice, so we can compare it to where you'll be by the end. And you can do just a little scan, noticing what we feel in our face, our jaw, our neck, and shoulders, and back, chest and abdomen, arms and hands, legs and feet. You might notice where your body meets the surface beneath you, whether it's warm or cool, hard or soft, rough or smooth. And whatever your body's resting on, simply notice how it holds you, how it brings in support and keeps you safe and comfortable and upright with very little effort. You don't have to worry about falling. It's not going to drop you. Just become aware of that implicit support rising up from above. The support of that surface that we've taken for granted, we haven't even been aware of until this moment. And notice what might happen in your system, in your internal experience, when it registers that implicit support. Is there anything that softens or braces or feels a little more at ease? And again, There's no right or wrong way to respond. Simply noticing what's happening in the body, what's happening with the breath, what the current internal state is in this moment. And after you've had time to connect and register that, we're going to move into our safety visualization. So I'm going to invite you to imagine something I call a safety structure. This is a structure that is your version of safety, the perfect place where you can go inside and feel relaxed and supported. So just notice what even comes to mind for you when I say safety structure. It can be any shape, any size. Maybe it's something rustic, made out of wood or granite, something from nature. Or maybe it's very modern and sleek and man-made. So notice the materials it's made out of. Notice the size, the shape, the color, any decorative elements. You might notice if there are windows, if you can see into the structure, or if it's all solid and opaque, or maybe there's even one-way glass, so that you could theoretically see out, but you can't see in. And notice where the perfect place for your safety structure would be. Where do you want your structure to be located? Maybe it's on the beach, or in the forest, on a mountaintop, in a small village, or a great big city. There's no right or wrong answers. Just notice. Notice what your perfect structure looks like and what's around it. If you turn 360 degrees and look around you, what do you notice? What are you surrounded by? It's going to take our time really feeling in the details with regards to the outside of the structure. What the outside is like. And whenever you're ready, we're going to imagine that we enter our safety structure. And so just notice what that process is like. What is the absolute best way to enter our structure? Is there a door that we walk through? Is there an opening that we fly into? Do we just snap our fingers and magically appear? What has to happen for you to enter that structure? And then once you're inside, what does the structure look like? Just like we did with the outside. We're going to take the time to visualize the inside. What is the perfect environment for you? That exact perfect atmosphere where you get to feel completely safe and relaxed. Is it hard or soft? Warm or cool? Does it have plants or running water, things from nature? Or is it sleek and modern? Notice any colors, textures, design elements. And notice what in your body lets you know that this feels good for your system. What in your experience right now, your internal felt sense, lets you know that this is right and safe. Simply bring awareness there, whatever it is. Maybe it's a light feeling, or a sense of opening, or warmth in your body. Maybe it's a lack of something, a lack of tension, a lack of thoughts. If you notice primarily a lack, try to go just that little bit deeper and notice when there's a lack of thoughts or a lack of tension, what else comes into your awareness to fill that space. What's your breathing like? What are the emotions that rise to the surface as you imagine being completely safe in this moment? An important aspect of our safety structure is that it has a ventilation system, so that anything that might get into the structure that we don't want to come in can easily be purified and pushed back out. So that might be thoughts or feelings or energies that follow us in from the outside, or it might be internal thoughts and feelings and emotions that we're shedding and detoxifying as we relax in this space. In this ventilation system, it might be one big vent, or it might be a circuit of many vents. Just notice what the exact perfect ventilation system is for you. What does that look like? How many vents are there? And how does it push the energy out? Does it push it out through the ground, through the sides of the walls, out through the ceiling? Simply notice how the ventilation system works and what it does to remove any unwanted thoughts, our feelings, our energies from your safety structure. Just let your system take that in. Picture it and feel it. What does it feel like in your body as you watch this unwanted energy, these unwanted thoughts and emotions be pushed out and purified from your space, knowing that in your safety structure, you have complete control and only the things that you want to bring in with you are allowed to remain inside your structure. And we can stay in this structure for as long as we want. We can luxuriate here. There's absolutely no rush. And at some point, when we do have to leave the structure, we're going to take a portable version of that with us. So you're going to imagine a portable safety structure that you get to wear out into the world. And maybe it's an invisible shirt or sweater or suit of armor. So just notice what this portable version of your safety structure is like. And we're going to imagine putting it on. So you're wearing your safety structure. You're always going to have that boundary, that protection with you, anywhere you go. Imagine putting that on, and we're going to imagine walking outside. We're leaving the bigger safety structure, knowing that we still have our structure on our body in the form of clothing, and we're going to take it with us, so we're still protected. As you do that, just notice what it feels like to be out in the world, able to wear our safety structure. What emotions come up as you imagine that? What in your body lets you know that you feel those emotions? And as you look around the world and you see all the other people, you're going to notice that everyone is wearing their own portable safety structure. So we don't have to share our structure with anyone. We don't have to find a way to fit two heads through a hole or put in some extra arms or legs. Every single person has their own portable structure that they get to wear so that we can all interact while still having our own space and being divinely protected. Just let yourself see that. Notice what it feels like to be able to interact with others, knowing that everyone has their space and is completely protected. We can linger here for as long as feels good for the system. And when you're ready, I'm going to suggest actually opening your eyes if they're closed, getting a piece of paper and writing down what this experience was like for you and what you noticed as you went through the safety exercise. If something in today's practice resonated with you, I'd love to hear what landed. I'm a somatic practitioner, and I work with the nervous system to support trauma recovery. If you're looking for support and curious about how I can help, feel free to reach out. The details are below. Until then, go gently and remember, your body is always communicating with you. All you need to do is pause and listen.